Finally, my first official build video. Not my first official build. I made a 6'5" point guard just to get to Rebirth. I wanted to be able to have a 6'8" and already have all this badge. And I suggest you do the same thing if you already have a build. Rough it out, tough it out until you get to that 95 overall so you can get the good version of Rebirth. That being said, you guys kept asking me what build I was on yesterday. No, I was on a 6'5". My 6'5" is by far right now the best build to dribble on. It just feels the cleanest. However, 6'8" can dribble the same, maybe not at the same speed, but the same exact way. What you're seeing on the screen right now is my 6'5", literally doing every and anything possible, anything that it wanted for the most part, until we ran into some latency. The only time we really lost was when we were all having some troubles with latency. I went from a 63% percentage all the way down to a 42, and I brought it back all the way up into the 50s again by the end of the night. All right, so hopefully we can address and fix that latency issue. You saw snippets of what the build can do, and guess what? Everything that you've been seeing on the screen, a 6'8" can get the same exact. The jump shot I'm using, which is coming soon. If you want the jump shot, let's get 2,000 likes on this video. If you want the jump shot, I will also get you my 6'5" point guard build if you want it. But please comment down below. Jump shot coming soon. But enough of the bag of talking. Run it. All right, make sure you guys smash that like button if you've been enjoying the quality of upgrades and the quality of life on my channel. Just know that I was holding off on the builds because I don't want to badge grind every single build. My best advice to you, if you only have one build right now, tough it out until you get the Rebirth and the good version of the Rebirth, not just silver badges. Tough it out. If your build is unbearable, that's fine. If this is going to be your first build and you waited for me, let me know in the comment section, because this build would not disappoint. You know, when I make the 6'8" or the 6'9", every time I've made them, they're elite all year long. This one is no different. Let's get into the friggin' build. No. Here, Jamaica is what they used to call me when I was in Florida, bro. All right, because my hops was stupendous. All right, so just bypass that. All right, bypass it. All right, just bypass that. Bypass it. We're gonna go with jersey number 7. All right, let's get into the build now. You want to go shooting guard and go 6'8". Drop the weight down to 185, guys. All right, drop that weight down. All right, it's a different year. Trust and believe me. Still get the strong handles. I'll show you. So drop the wingspan down as well, so you get that 92 3-pointer. Yes, you're 6'8" already. There's no need for max wingspan. You want that 3-pointer. Simple as that. Now we get into the bread and butter, the attributes. All right, now we're going to go ahead and put our dunk up to the same thing that my 6'5" has, and that's just a small hint for you guys for the 6'5", right? So we got a 90 dunk, all right, and we can eventually cap break that to a 93 for the Russell Westbrooks, or even a 95. All right, now we have 3-pointer. We're going to put that up to a 90 as well. All right, why? Trust and believe me, the footage, the way I'm shooting with a 6'5" that doesn't even have a 93 pointer is insane. All right, so imagine now, ball handle, I'll put this up to a 70 just in case you play rec. Ball handle, max this out. We do not play around with the ball handle. All right, this is essential, guys. The ball handle is very, very essential because you need it to be able to momentum. And if you go 85, you can momentum still. But if you make a mistake or in previous years when you had a bad start to a game, it gives you the sloppy momentum. With an 86, you're gonna have the good momentum. All right, so go ahead and keep it at an 86. All right, now speed with ball. Also max this out, guys. Oops. Max it out. Max it out. You can go 75, but I'm telling you, the speed ball makes you quick twitch dribble faster. All right, now passing accuracy. Yes, guys, believe it or not, I actually put my pass accuracy up this year. I know that might come by surprise to a lot of you, but I did put my pass accuracy up this year because it's important. Some of the passes are it just feels like sometimes not at the same speed, but I would just go with a 76 because it gives me versatile visionary on silver, and that's important to me. All right, especially if you're gonna ISO, just go with that 76, guys. All right, that 76 is gonna get you right. That's the bread and butter right there. All right, simple as that. Now, defense. Actually, let's wait on defense. Put the speed up to an 86, agility up to an 80, and strength 73. Boom. Vert 78. Now, like I said, the vision is you get that cap breaker, you can put boom, 3 on driving dunk, 2 on the vert, right? So just let me show you what I have in store. All right, right now this is more than good enough. Our dunks are crazy anyways. This is just for me to get the Westbrook dunk package, and I'm not really gonna start off with the Westbrook dunk package, because right now the dunk package I have on my 6'5" is more than good enough. Trust and believe me. Defense, we're gonna get into defense, but first let's put up that rebound into a 70 so we can get silver box out, and put up this to a 59. It can't go any higher, and I'm gonna show you why. All right, if you put it higher, you're not gonna be able to do what I'm about to. Defense, defense, defense. So by trial and error, playing the game over 80 games yesterday by itself, guys, steal don't go above a 85. All right, in my instance, I'm not even going above a 63. Why? You're saying, yeah, man, why would you do that? That's a low 3. I'm getting lanes with a 63. Lanes with that 63. You understand me? Lanes with the 63. Trust and believe me. 63 is more than good enough. No, here's the thing. 73 is the sweet spot because you get silver interceptor. But you can always cap break that if the cap breakers allow you to go that high. I'm not worried about it even if it doesn't let me go that high, because let me show you why. Defense this year is very important because it's very difficult to bump somebody, but it's not going to be too difficult with this right here. Let me show you. Put that up to a 92. All right. That 92 perimeter defense is immaculate on the 6'8". It's going to make me clamp people, especially when you look at the speed, because when you circle back, my speed potential is 89, guys. 89 agility. Now you can put up the rest on block. Now, me personally, I had put it all the way up to a 68. I don't even think you need it at a 68. My 6'5" doesn't have it at no 68, and you can't really get much steal attributes. So, I mean, put it at a 68 and then put this up, and you have a complete build. All right. Now, I will have an alternate version of this. If you do not like what you're seeing because the steal is a little bit too low, just drop this down to an 85, guys. All right. This is my preference. If you want a higher steal, just go ahead and drop it to an 85. Now you get your steal and you get your perimeter, right? Me, I want that perimeter because I've seen what the steals are already. And yeah, I got some plugs yesterday. Yes, I did get some plugs. One, but I never recovered it. And I also got some interceptors, some steals, even with it on bronze. Now, like I said, silver is a sweet spot if you really want the steals. Me, that 92 perimeter turns me into a lockdown. It literally turns me into a lockdown. And the fact that you can just cap rate this possibly up to an 85 anyways, because this is one of your lowest attributes. If you look on the screen right now, this is something worth the sacrifice to me. Now, when you make this build, it's going to call you two-way three-point slasher. And you see, these are the build strengths and weaknesses. All right. Weaknesses is rarely picks pockets. That's it. That's literally the only weakness. All right. No, like I said, if I wanted to do that, guess what? I would just drop the perimeter. But I need that perimeter defense, especially if I'm gonna be running guard on this in the park, for sure. Anyways, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the build, man. Let me know in the comment section what you think about it, if it's something that you're interested in making. Me personally, I know I'm making this build. Just have to upgrade my next build to a 95 and I get this already. So by God's grace, hopefully today I get to stream. I've been streaming 9-hour stream yesterday on YouTube. If you missed it, go back and watch it. I was doing some crazy stuff with my 6'5". You'll see some hidden gems in there. But if I'm able to stream today, expect a good stream. And if I'm not able to stream long, still, anything is better than nothing. So I appreciate all the love and support, guys. We're bringing a whole new quality of life to you guys this year, all year long. Trust and believe me, this game is fun. I don't care what anybody says, this game is fun. And if it's fun, you know where to find me. Big up on the self. We're gone.